It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, and we're moving the week along here, and we're going to start with some news as we do.
Yes, police in Jasper County shot and killed a man during a response to a domestic abuse call. Police say the 43-year-old man from Joplin was armed with a knife and charged at deputies. They initially tased him twice and say that didn't stop him, so they ended up shooting him. Springfield has a new mayor this morning. Jeff Schrag was sworn in at last night's city council meeting. Congratulations to him. He got the most votes in the April election. He takes over for Mayor Ken McClure, who was the mayor for a maximum of 2 terms.
Okay, welcome to the new mayor. We told you about the business Barkey's. Remember that? It was sued by Buc-ee's, the big truck stop, or not truck stop, the big rest stop. What is it? What's Buc-ee? Convenience store, I guess.
Yeah.
And gas stop. Station.
Yeah. All the above.
They don't allow trucks there. It was sued by Buc-ee's for trademark infringement. So Barkey's has closed down to retool, rebrand, and eventually, they say, reopen. Well, now Duckies with a D. We told you when they opened a while back. It's another local business being sued by Buc-ee's with a B. It is settling its lawsuit with Buc-ee's. Duckies operates in Kimberling City, and Buc-ee's accused it of copying its logo, also trademark infringement. So now it appears that lawsuit is in the process of being settled, and that will probably put to rest any kind of other businesses that want to, copy or
capitalized on their popularity,
satire, or whatever it is you want to do, because it apparently doesn't work very well. A bridge in Mount Vernon is closed because it's not safe for traffic. Wow, how'd you like to be the last one over and then find that out? The bridge over Center Creek near Pierce City on County Road 1030 is the one we're talking about. The Lawrence County Commission decided to close that bridge after flooding and then a state inspection in which the Missouri Department of Transportation said the bridge should be closed as soon as possible. So the commission said, wow, we better take that advice and shut this thing down before something bad happens. So no word on whether they're going to try to fix it or anything like that, but right now it's closed.
Okay. More heads up on the roads. It is construction season, as you know, so road projects are happening everywhere, from interstate widening to pothole filling, you name it. They are out there and busy. This week is Work Zone Awareness Week, intended to keep crews safe on the road. So slow down while they're working to make improvements. Just last year, 23 people were killed inside work zones in the state of Missouri.
Isn't that terrible? That's almost 2 people a month. That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
And they would argue, and you could make a pretty good argument, that it's just unnecessary. It's preventable.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the number in front of me, but I'm sure that it is speed and distraction. Yeah. So, and we can all be guilty of both of those things at sometimes. So that should be a sobering number and wake up call for all of us. So, myself included. The superintendent in Sparta is leaving the district to move to Ozark. Landon Gray will take over in Ozark in July as the executive director of finance and business services. He's been superintendent in Sparta since 2021.
Okay. High school students have another week to apply for a free summer camp that's focused on conservation and nature. This is the first I've heard about this, but I think it's pretty cool. It's the Greater Ozarks Audubon Society's Green Leadership Academy. It's set for June 8 through 15 in Diamond, Missouri. June 8 through 15. It's a free week-long camp. You have to apply for it, and you have until the end of this month, so next Wednesday, to apply. So look up the Greater Ozarks Audubon Society, and you should find the application.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the kids could learn a lot about that. So it's hands-on and neat. And a new restaurant is on the way to Commercial Street in Springfield. The owner of Cafe Cusco and Van Gogh's, both on Commercial Street already, is planning to open a new French restaurant there this summer. It will be called La Rue Bistro, featuring a New Orleans feel, and will be housed in a 3-story building built in 1883. And one of the stories is a basement where, when they were fixing up this building, they found like a hidden room down there. They found a hidden passageway to a room underground that the previous owners had no idea was even there.
Wow.
There's a spring down there, a natural spring that was flooding the room. So they diverted the water somewhere else. And now that is going to be like a private room in the basement for events and things at this restaurant, which I think is super cool.
That is really cool. Yeah. La Rue Bistro. I like it. Yep. Okay. This weekend is the 7th annual indoor triathlon at the Chesterfield Family Center in Springfield. It's a great opportunity to go try out a triathlon. Why not try? There's one at the Y that's called Why Not Try. So this is Chesterfield's version of that. It's 1 hour and it's all indoors. You swim for 10 minutes, you bike on a spin bike for 39 minutes, and then run for 20 minutes. It's for folks 16 years and older. Should be a good time. You can talk to the friends at Springfield Greene County Park Board, and they can get you registered in advance. But check it out on the Springfield Greene County Park Board's page or Chesterfield Family Center.
Well, you and our kids do real triathlons these days, like heavy duty. The one in Dallas was certainly heavy duty. There were prospective Olympians there.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like the Republic version of a starter triathlon, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I love the indoor tri because a lot of people are not yet comfortable riding outdoors with traffic, like knowing and obeying traffic rules. And I think it's a good place to start. I mean, and it's a good place for seasoned people too, just to get a good brick workout in a day. But that's a lot of fun. And I've done the one before years ago at the Y, and it was also a lot of fun. And this one, it would be similar. That one, is distances. I kind of like this one because it's based on time, which is just cool,
Yeah.
Like, like that this is going to end in 1 hour no matter what.
Right. I
only got 1 hour and you're
10
done.
Minutes.
I'm
down to eight more
right.
minutes.
Yeah. So that's good.
Count along in your head.
All right. I want to mention before we go our giveaway that's coming up. Thanks to Sportsland Pickup Covers and Trailer Sales. It is the lawnmower giveaway that we are talking about. The Ferris zero-turn lawnmower valued at nearly $5,000 given to Around the Ozarks to give away to you for free. Yeah. So go enter your chance to win aroundtheozarks.com. We're teaming up with Springfield's Rock Station Q102 to give that away, to hand that out. And that will be on May 2nd. So looking forward to seeing who gets it.
It's a great gift. I mean, it's just in time for grass growing season because, man, I was looking yesterday at the grass and it is flying up. I feel like I just cut it and now I got to get the kids out there to cut it again.
Yeah, once the sun came out yesterday, it was beautiful. And then there were a lot of people mowing, even though it's kind of wet. They were still, because they got to get after it. So
you got to do it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We so appreciate your listenership, your viewership, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning and hope you have a fantastic day.
Yeah. Have a good Tuesday. See you.
Bye.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. You are waking up listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. It is Tuesday, April 22nd. Thank you for starting your day here. We've got nice cool temperatures for you this morning, numbers near 50 degrees, and we're in for a beautiful day in the Ozarks. It's going to be even warmer today, and in large part, we are staying dry on this Tuesday. We need the dry time after all the weekend rain, so that is great news for us. I am expecting plenty of sunshine and a high temperature. That should be very enjoyable. High temperatures landing anywhere from the upper 70s into the low 80s this afternoon. So it's yet another nice day on tap for us here in the Ozarks. It'll be warmer today than it was yesterday. I do have a sunny sky in the forecast and a south breeze in the forecast today as well. That wind won't be too strong, about 5 to 10 miles per hour today. I will be watching an area of shower and thunderstorm activity back to our west and northwest. There will be some showers in the area, but I think they hold off for us here in the Ozarks until very late tonight into early Wednesday morning. And then again, as we head into Wednesday night. Rain chances return for us tomorrow, and we'll have to look for the threat of flooding again. We no longer have those advisories out. We're slowly soaking up some of the water from the weekend forecast, but additional rain is on the way. In fact, I have a pretty unsettled pattern for us starting tomorrow and lasting all the way through Sunday. It even looks like we have the opportunity for some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity this weekend. So we will be dealing with showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, and that means that, yes, we could have some more problems with flooding. I think particularly tomorrow, it will likely be areas west of I-49. This unsettled pattern is going to stick with us through the end of the work week forecast and through the weekend. Hit or miss rain chances in the forecast, but we'll have to monitor those rainfall totals because really, any amount of rain at this point is too much rain. You know, the ground is saturated. We have water levels that are already on the rise all across the Ozarks. So this will make that problem a little bit worse for the rest of the week. High temperature today, 78 degrees in Springfield, full sunshine in the forecast too. I think tonight we'll be back into the lower 50s, and then we're right back into the upper 70s on Wednesday. There will be dry time on Wednesday. I don't want to give you the impression that it's a washout of a day. I think we do have some showers and thunderstorms in the region, but another chance there is going to arrive for us by Thursday, again on Friday. And as I mentioned, I even see the opportunity for some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, even as we get into the weekend. So around the country, what are we talking about? It's a marginal risk of excessive rainfall for parts of the southern plains today. There's also a slight risk of severe weather today. This is for parts of the central and southern plains. This is really going to be well back to our west. I don't think we have any severe weather to contend with today, but it's that same storm system that will eventually increase our rain chances for us here in the Ozarks as we head into Wednesday. So just kind of an early heads up on that. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. The question that I had for you yesterday, which of these famous landmarks was originally intended to be a temporary structure? And the options, all iconic. Do you think it's A, the Eiffel Tower, B, the Statue of Liberty, C, Big Ben, or D, the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Which one was intended to be temporary? Well, if you chose A, the Eiffel Tower, you would be correct. How could that ever just intended to be temporary? I mean, it is just totally iconic. Paris, France, it's in every picture you ever see of the city. But yes, it was the Eiffel Tower that was originally intended as a temporary structure. It was built in 1889 for the World's Fair, and it was planned to be dismantled after 20 years. However, it was saved from demolition because it became a permanent landmark thanks to its utility as a radio antenna. Pretty awesome that this was transformed into something very useful. Eiffel cleverly ensured the tower's longevity by equipping it with radio antenna, which proved to be crucial for broadcasting and military communication. So the tower's role as a radio antenna and its growing popularity as a tourist attraction led to it as a permanent status of the symbol of Paris. So its 20-year permit, no more. They did away with it and said, let's keep it. It will be with Paris forever. All right, here is the next question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which of these historical figures was born first? Do you think it's A, Cleopatra, B, Leonardo da Vinci, C, Albert Einstein, or D, William Shakespeare? Which one was born first? Let me know your guess. Don't Google it. That takes all the fun out of it. Thanks so much for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather today. And thanks to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet. Have a fantastic day. We'll chat again tomorrow.